Good morning, good morning, good morning, and greetings, greetings, greetings from the beautiful, beautiful island of Barbados. What a stunning morning it is. Cloudy, overcast, but still gorgeous this morning. Love the reflections of the rising sun on the clouds on the western or southwestern section of the island, casting a beautiful glow across the ocean. As you can appreciate, you would already know who is taking her photos for us to share that beauty of Barbados through her eyes with us. Good morning to you, and if you're not familiar where we are, I like to call here Welcoming Beach, and that's because the first original hotel that was constructed here was called Welcoming. It's now the Barbados Beach Club. Also, some people call it Deia Beach, but I call it Welcoming Beach. That's what you'll find on our maps as well. What a beautiful morning it is. Thank you for all joining us here this morning. It is a pleasure to be out here walking with you and showing you the beauty of Barbados and Barbados at sunrise. As you will see, our graphics artist, which would be Miss Jeanette, is out here this morning doing some scribing. Beautiful work, I must say. Not as good as mine, but I have to say, as a second backup, it's not bad at all. Her graphics are becoming better and better, of course, because she's associated with me. So my influences would be rubbing off on her. Good morning to each and every one of you all, and welcome to the beautiful island of Barbados again. It is a Tuesday morning. I'm not too sure what personality she's adapted this morning, because on Tuesday she tends to drift it from one to the other. That's why it's called Twisted Tuesday. Good morning to everyone again. Beautiful sunrise. Unfortunately, the sun has not come right around. Just to let you understand the difference in movement, it's already starting to make its track to the south. So the days are obviously getting shorter. Very soon we'll be looking at a sunrise in the center of the camera in that direction over the South Point Lighthouse in that general area. But that will not be before end of November, December. It's going to gradually move its way in that direction. Pretty soon the sunsets are going to be visible from beaches such as this, because it's going to be setting over the general area of the center of the camera now. So you'll be seeing that coming up at the end of November into December as well. Beautiful low tide this morning. Ultimate, well, not ultimate, because there's no real supermoon around, but extremely low tide this morning. Lots of sand out here. You will notice the leveling of the sand as we walk further into the westerly direction. A lot of surges, as you would know, have been going on with that tropical hurricane, or the hurricane Tommy that passed here just a couple of days ago, bringing all these south winds and stuff. Had a lot of surging and swells on the south coast of the island. So you will notice there's quite a bit of sand has moved since we were here last time. You'd also notice that the sand in the above section is all built up. This stump that you are seeing, we actually have seen that completely exposed. It's a tree, a Casuarina tree, that's dropped here. We have seen that completely out of the sand. We've actually stood up with that taller than us. So you would appreciate how much sand is in this general area right now. This will shift a lot coming around to March and April, when we start to get our south swells, and that will be shifting this sand, and you will see that because you'll be walking with us. Many times we have not been able to come any further up than this tree stump because of a lack of sand and water hitting this wall up here. But look at how beautiful this is this morning. Just stunning. We're going to walk right up to the other end. We're going to see our Serenity Pier looking in a westerly direction this morning. So hopefully you can get ready for that and prepare yourselves for that, but also take in the beauty of this place here. Absolutely great. Same footprint as when it was welcoming, just renovated rooms and modified rooms and galleries and railings, pretty much as it was when it was originally constructed in this area. This was one of the first real high-rise hotels on the south coast. This is a long, long time ago. I remember when this was actually constructed. I remember I am 52, so I know a lot of things that are popping on the island in the past. Now, just in case you want to send me a birthday present, remember it's the 5th of April 1971 is my birthday. You can send it to me on that date, or you can send it to Jeanette later in the month, or you can send one to both of us. That'll be fine. We're both April borns. Beautiful morning indeed. All right, so we're gonna walk right up here because we can never do this here. I can't say never because we're doing it now, but we can hardly ever do this here. Walking up as far as here, and I'll just try and see if I can get right there in the point. If you see, it's not too rough, and show you up above where we were a couple of weeks ago at 𝗏𝗏 Beach. And that is just around by the actual Sea Breeze Hotel and stuff. We did take you up where the garage bar, or garage restaurant, not restaurant, garage nightclub was located, and that will be on those cliffs there where you see that person moving out in a silhouette of the sun. That is where we were a couple of weeks ago. We were actually standing on that foundation up there, showing you where the garage and also the banana boat were located. So we've actually been able to walk right around to what was almost a beach years gone by. We did also talk about Little Beach in those days as well. So a lot of sand has moved here within the last couple of weeks. It's a pity that the surge is still here, because if not, we could have taken you right around the points. But don't mind, it's supposed to be like this here for a reason. Beautiful view. What a stunning, stunning view, and the resolution looks brilliant here on YouTube at the moment. Hopefully you all are able to see it as well. As you can see, I have my beautiful co-star with me. I saw someone last night make a comment on one of our posts that she's a star. Yeah, but I forgot to put on co in front or girl after, because there's only one star, and that would be me, of course. So let us look in this direction here to a lot of beach that was never here originally. We talk a little bit more as that we go by. We have been here many times, so some of you may have heard it before, but you know me already. I don't mind repeating myself, repeating myself, repeating myself, repeating myself, and that's what I'll do this morning. Beautiful. All right, so those of you who'd like to join us this morning in our Serenity prayer, please do so. Remember, it's a prayer for peace and direction and guidance and calmness and understanding of what we're responsible for, which is only ourselves. Don't try and control anybody's life. Don't try and tell people what to do. Live an example for people to follow. They'll either follow you or they won't follow you. If you're a good person, they will hopefully pick up any vibes, and if they're not already expressing their good attributes and stuff, hopefully that will happen when they're around you, because you will influence them. It's like yawning, it's like smiling, you know, it's like sneezing. It's any of those things are sort of like contagious. So let your love flow, and hopefully it'll be picked up. Please join us now as we say our Serenity prayer. Let's get ready for that. You ready for it, baby? Yep. Okay. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Beautiful morning indeed. All right, so as you all have seen, low tide, absolutely perfect. Mr. Conductor, if you're on this morning, I know you'll be walking right around that point and way down. I know this is one of your favorite stretch of beaches. We did mention that in our preamble this morning. I know that whenever you come here, you're not like 20 years off your life. You know why? Because you were here 20 years ago. That's the only reason, because it doesn't make you look any younger, I am sure. Good morning, Susan. I don't know how you deal with him, but I know we'll be seeing a demonstration of that very soon. When you all come to Barbados. Can't wait for you all to return along with our crazy, crazy driver and all the others that will come in at this time of year. So good morning to each and every one of you all, not forgetting anyone on purpose, just as I can't remember all people. Remember, I have to maintain all of the historic and factual information that I give to you all every morning. I bestow my intelligence on you that way. So I have to make sure that I occupy my brain cells with the important things that are very, very necessary. For number one is, the most important thing is that I know who's the most handsome and amazing person in the world, the most graced and I would have to say medal Olympian that ever walked. I am an amazing individual. I am literally better known as the best at everything. You strive for perfection. I'm already perfect. You can see that though. I don't have to explain that to you, but I like to say it sometimes just for those that have a little difficulty in their vision. I like to be able to say what you're seeing in front of you. I could have just stopped there for the rest of the day and described myself because I am so amazingly handsome. All right, on the map they call this Deia Beach. That is on the Google map, but it is Deia Beach, a very new, or Deia Beach Club is a very new establishment down here. I guess it depends how many times you put yourself up on Google and stuff, so they call that this. But as I told you before, I call this Welcoming Beach. If you go on our map and you look up there, you're not going to find it. If you look up Barbados Beach Club, you're not going to find it. You'll find it under Welcoming, so please look for that if you would like. Likewise, the below beach that we're going to be going on, we call Casuarina Beach. It is known as sandals to everyone. We call it Casuarina Beach. It used to originally Dover Beach, the original Dover Beach, and that is where the Dover Woods were originally. However, some changes have done. So Casuarina, again, first hotel on that strip of beach. Remember when that was constructed? And then welcome in. So you'll get the former names, the ones that I know them as. It's a beautiful facility though, so we're going to take you up here and show you there. If you're looking somewhere on the beach in this general area to come and hang out for you there, this is one of your options. Please give them a call to find out about their opening hours and stuff, because I am not too sure of what is happening right now. I'm sure when season comes along, this will be open every day, but at the moment I am not too familiar with what activities are, so give them a call. Oh, I see something different up here. Yes, we're going to take you right now and show you something that is twice as nice. It is absolutely so amazing. You all have been gifted with one of the most incredible sceneries this morning. Let's go up here and show you what we're talking about. Before we do that though, that's where originally St.Acres Hotel used to be. If you remember, St.Acres was shaped in sort of like an L shape. Used to run from the shoreline towers inland and then across parallel to the actual shoreline itself. All the original structure of what was St.Acres has gone. However, the entire property has been turned into a beautiful garden and I'd have to say natural retreat for anyone that's staying at Bougainvillea or in this general area. Absolutely stunning. The original pool is there as well. It was part of St.Acres. We will talk a little bit more about that when we go in that direction. Beautiful morning, as you can see. It is a blessing to be here with you and also to have my co-star walking by my side. There's nothing more important than that to help me stimulate. However, here we go. We had promised you to show you something that is incredible. I'll show you a multitude of incredible stuff. Let's start with this one first. Look at that incredible person. I'm not talking who's behind me. I'm talking about me, of course. Good morning to each and every one of y'all. Let me get a little closer because I know you all want better vision. So, good morning. It's great to see you again this morning. As you can see, they are so impressed with my handsomeness and my view that I put up a multitude of different pictures in here. I'll show you picture number one. Is just right here, so let me show you it. Picture number one. Yeah, that's picture one. Is he not handsome? No wonder they put him here. Look, they've done the same thing here again. Picture number two. Yeah, so that's number two. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I will show you the ones that are lower down. Picture number three. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me move this in front of my face. Hello. Picture number four. I can't get enough of this. Oh my goodness. Number five. I can't count past five, so we're not going to count anymore, but we're going to show you the last two as we pass our way down here. Thank you, Deia, so much for putting up all these beautiful pictures of me. It makes me blush a little bit when I realize that I am so famous and popular. Sorry, I've been completely ignored by my co-star. She has acquired the, I don't know what she's doing, but the power of ignoring me. I do not know how that is possible because I know none of you all can. So you know that we've been here many times and you can clearly see a lot of sand is being built up in this general area. So the South Coast has built through the summer periods, although some of it has been pulled away with the last set of swells that we had associated with tropical systems that pass here. You can see how beautiful, absolutely beautiful here is this morning. Look at the rays of the sun under those clouds though. We're going to get a view of that this morning. So let's have a look, keep looking around there every time we're walking. But for now we're going to proceed down the beach. Now there, you will find you'll notice here actually, a lot of sound speakers and stuff out here, cameras as well. Hold on a minute though, if there's a camera here, let me try and wave to these people so I don't deprive them of my beautiful self. Let's do that there. And as I don't like to deprive anyone of anything. Hi, how are you going? Great to see you out there. Oh boy, yes, I didn't have enough mirror time this morning. And I know for sure that on Saturday there's going to be someone that's going to hog all of the camera time that she's done, you know, over the last 2 weeks. We have some plans coming for Saturday. If you're interested in walking through the historic Spikestown, that's where Nicole will be taking us on her adventure. A lot of her memories are from there. Her family was in that general area originally, but she'll tell you more about that on Saturday. So remember, Docile Saturday will be this week in Spikestown. So you can get ready for that. If you have a car, come and join us. I would have to say, because it's Spikestown, we're not too sure when the sun would rise, because on the west coast you have to call someone on the east coast to say, has the sun risen yet? Because you can't see it on the west coast. So I would have to say we'll probably be there around 6 o'clock. Starting time around 6:15. I would say somewhere in the general Spikestown area. I'll give you the information later on. But that is her selected location for this week. I don't know what part of Spikestown she'll be covering. That'll be left entirely up to her. She will be annoying you with a lot of lies and fabrications of the truth, but she does it so flamboyantly that you will not know. Everybody says, Miss Keir, don't tell no lies, she's a good behaved person. But all of a sudden, no, they're not seeing that. They're seeing the camera hog that comes on quite often, more of a hog than me. Unusual things you'll see on some of the coastlines where some bush have actually grown larger than expected. This is one of those bush here. That's a secret bush. That will have some beautiful berries on it later on. I say beautiful, yes, because it is beautiful. You know, I've seen candles in stores that are beautiful as well, but I wouldn't eat a candle. So if you see the green, the orange, the red, and then the purple, purple is supposed to mean ripe. As far as I'm concerned, that is when the poison is completely matured. So if you want to eat it. But remember, it's going to be tasting absolutely terrible. Hold on a minute. What do you think about sea grapes? You hate them? They're disgusting. Yeah, so you will not have any more again. You won't try any at all. Nobody can convince you to eat that nonsense again, can they? That's perfect, you see. That, as you can see, that is coming from a person that does not tell lies. Well, not in the next minute or so, because usually her lies take about a 60-second interval. But anyhow, you see. For those of you that did not know what this represented, oh my goodness, let me explain it to you even in an upside down condition. EMC, early morning crew, it's all about love and it's all about we. That's what that symbol represents. Our most famous hashtag that's becoming now that we are telling people when we don't have our calling cards, like this morning, is to go on and check the hashtag #TheJourney246. That's how you'll find all of our videos, etc. Or you can just go up on YouTube and look and type in YouTube search the most handsome man in the world, and the Beijing Warrior will obviously pop up at that stage of the game. But beautiful morning. Look at the rays, and it looks almost like there's maybe some showers up in the distance going on up there, because it looks almost like a milky looking glow up there, which I would indicate to me there may be a little bit of a showering effect going on right now. So those in St. Philip, be happy you are probably getting some rain today. Remember that Monday and Tuesday are morning vlogs. Wednesday is an off day. Wednesday just means we do as we want. No schedule, which could incur having a video or something coming up. You just have to keep your eyes open and be aware, keep your alerts on. Thursday, anytime after 4 p.m, between 4 and 7:30 or so, we usually broadcast 2 different broadcasts from Q in the community. One will be filled with interviews and line dancing, and then the other one will have a lot of free-stepping, so you can watch those masters glide across the floor and enjoy the entertainment. That will be coming on Thursday afternoon. Friday we're back to sunrise as we are right now. Saturday, as I said before, is a day that you are going to be flooded with lies, a lot of fabrications of the truth, by a person who will have one of the best smiles in the world, because she has been gifted with the art of smiling and lying. That will be Nicole, of course, so that will be docile Saturday. And then Sunday we're going to see what happens. No schedule at the moment, still not started back up our mobile office, but that could change. We don't know what's going on. We'll leave that until Sunday. Alright, so Bougainvillea, just down below section, they purchased that, and also 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗙 I'm sure there are many of you that have stayed here in the past. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 for the EMC. I should really say for me, but as the EMC is away, I don't say it's put up for me. It's put up for the EMC so that they can put their tent on top of here, so they'll be able to invite special invitees to watch me represent my gold medal in the art of chest. Chest does not mean patting your body on the upper side of your lungs. It means that its chest is again that CHESS and not ST. So Mr. Billionaire, don't think that you could come out here and say, well, I know to play chess and play patting yourself. That is not what chess is all about. If you want to see a grandmaster like myself play, I watched yesterday. What was that movie we were watching, that series? What's it called? The Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit. I taught her, by the way, to play chess for the movie that was come out. You all may have seen that series, Queen's Gambit. I actually did teach her all of the moves, but she perfected them, as you all would have noticed. Not perfected them beyond me, but perfected them equal to mine. So I'm hopefully I will actually have her to play here with me. She's, of course, a very well-known world champion. And as I said before, you can have your seats up here. You can buy your tickets from the Bougainvillea Hotel for that huge chess championship that's coming up. So there you go, a little insight of things to come. We were going to walk around here this morning, but we left our beach shoes in the truck, in the war wagon. We don't really want to walk around here because I've had a lot of sand movement. You can see some coral heads peeping up and stuff. But you can walk around here at low tide as well. You don't have to come up on this section, but we like this elevated section because we're able to show off beautiful, beautiful Barbados from this area as we're making our way around. Morning to 26 people on board this morning. We are trying to keep this short this morning, so we'll see how that goes, and we're also trying not to talk too much. So if you all hear big bouts of silence, as you all have already heard this morning, that's because we're trying to keep it on the down low. Let me see what's happening here. Let me come back around again. If you're getting wind this morning, we have on our external microphone. Hello. How are you? Do you have anything you'd like to tell the family this morning?
The 2 lies that you just said?
The 2 lies?
Lies.
Oh, lies.
Lies.
What lies were they?
Not talking and keeping it short.
Well, you told me to try and cut it short this morning, and I'm fighting the urge to. Yeah, you said, Nicholas, make sure don't talk to them too much today. Say very little and keep it short. Is that not what you told me? You didn't say that at all? She's a really good liar too. Nicole, you've been training her, I can see. She's doing it with a smile. Beautiful. So you can see there are definitely some rays up there. Promises of a new day. Remember, today is your opportunity to make all the wrongs yesterday right. Remember that you are human and you will make mistakes. We all will make mistakes. However, if they're genuine mistakes, it's quite easy to ask forgiveness every night before you go to bed. If you do them intentionally and you ask for forgiveness, well, you will probably be forgiven anyhow. But I can only tell you that that's not the way to go for sure. Beautiful area. Unfortunately, again, infested with all of this bush. I'll tell you at certain times of year, this bush here is quite pretty. You can see some of the blossoms coming out now. These will be, unfortunately, 𝗳𝗏 very soon. As I said before, you don't eat ornamental fruit, so don't mess with these. This is like eating a piece of candle that's badly flavored, so you don't eat these here for sure, but you can see it's going to be a very healthy season on these here for sure. Around the island, you can find some ripe 𝗳𝗏 right now, again, showing and also diffusing the belief that 𝗳𝗏 have a season. They certainly do have an approximate range, but you can find them in different times around the island at different forms of maturity. Water sports facilities at Bougainvillea Hotel, great, brilliant restaurant. Every time I come here, I like to say straight up, this is one of my favorite hotels in Barbados, and that's because I've had the opportunity of coming and spending time here with my sister and her husband Jeff when they were down. We've also spent an entire day here having breakfast, lunch and dinner in this beautiful oceanfront cafe. Remember, you can't come out here without a shirt and dress right and shoes on. This restaurant will not permit you in, so there is a dress code. If you want to dress scanty like the conductor, you can go and sit over there on those benches, or maybe on the beach on the thatch huts. Oh, lovely, beautiful new stuff being put on the thatch huts. They look beautiful this morning, absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you, the service and the food here, impeccable, unbelievable, beautiful facility, absolutely stunning. I will give myself a little bit of a date here for you all. I remember when I was a young fella that used to have 2 Barbadian beachfront homes here. There were 2 structures. This entire gap used to be very active in those days. That was the days of banana boat in the garage. Actually, before that, and this used to have 2 homes on it. They used to rent out on occasions. I remember staying here with some of my cousins as well in one of those homes. At that time, it was a big pasture that you see out here. If you're flashing back to that kind of era, you will remember those days quite well. There was nothing else here except for the Williams' home just below that. It's beautiful out here. All right, so we did talk about the movement of sand over the last swells of Tami and others that have passed to the northeast of the island. This is what we were talking about. You can see how much sand has gone from here. Last time we were here, it had a lovely little taper off right down to the rocks itself. You can see also all of these rocks exposed, which are usually under a little bit of sand as well. Again, it all depends on the time of year that you decide to come here. You know, if you come on this beach, usually in summer you will find lots of sand, and when you come here again around March and stuff, you'll find a lot of sand is gone. The beach is a lot narrower, but beautiful, 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 absolutely lovely. I'll give you a view of this entire beach now, and I'll give you a little photo op. This is called the EMC photo op. We're going to give you 20 seconds. Remember, our photos are moving and live photos, so please enjoy this here until we come back. I did not count that. I hope that's close to 20 seconds. Anyhow, again, beautiful view of the Bougainvillea Hotel from this angle. We were actually privileged to walk through there, and we're given permission to actually walk through the facility. So if you go back and look and you see Bougainvillea, you will probably see it mentioned in our YouTube channel. You can have a look at what the grounds and the pool area of this hotel looks like. Absolutely lovely. We're hoping to be joined by a special guest this morning. We'll see if that guest can wake up, because, you know, a lot of people say, I'm coming to join you all, and then you come out here and walk and don't see them and say, man, I couldn't get up this morning. Well, we know already. Let's get rid of some of this plastic off the beach, y'all. Ah, boy. Please do not discard your plastic, especially your plastic on the beaches. This I'm not too sure where this came from, but we're going to make sure it doesn't go any water. Hopefully when out here gets raked a little later on, they will remove it. But lovely, lovely facility. Can't really beat this. I like these hotels. Hotels that are below the tree height. This here, as you all know, there are many of them we talk about. There's the Royal Pavilion West Coast. There's, you know, many of them. Coconut Court Hotel, many of them. Southern Palms. There's just a few that I like to mention. As you all would know, there are some of my preferred hotels. But again, below the height of the tree. No necessity to go above. Let us keep it low. Let's keep it within the landscape, and let us not spoil the beauty of Barbados. Well, anymore. Sorry. All right, so I know all right now you're having withdrawal symptoms. I can feel it myself. Hold on a second. And of course, Jeanette was just tapping on my shoulder saying they want to see you, Nick. They want to see you.
I didn't touch you.
You didn't touch me? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I felt a touch from her. Maybe it was just her presence, as she was saying, in her own spiritual way. Nick, they want to see you. Is that what you told me, though? That's what you're saying? So you didn't touch me. You didn't say anything. By the way, whoever called her star, put go in front of it, or girl after it here. Don't call her star again. So whoever that is on Facebook, I have you marked, just to let you know. Beautiful beach, but look at how much sand has actually moved. Now it's still a massive beach. Remember, folks, what we are walking on was no beach originally. We would have been walking in the water where we are. I will show you where the beach line used to be before. I could actually show you the Bougainvillea beach line now. Where you see those chairs drawn up, that's what was beach. Maybe about 10 yards in front of that, and after that it was in the water. So all this has been built up. This entire strip of beach has been built up by a lot of walls and catchment groins that have been built on the beach, catchment groins on the outside, which would bring any water inside and also protect the beach from the surge. This is all compliments of Sandals Hotel. So we talk a little bit more about that beach as we go further on. But what a beautiful morning. A little bit choppy this morning on the south coast. Winds are off of the southeast today. They've been off of the south the last 2 days, so nothing is really settled as yet. But you can see it is really a beautiful, beautiful morning. Unfortunately, I'm still not seeing your comments because we are broadcasting straight from the YouTube software itself. I'm not going through any other ones. We seem to be having some issues connecting from the other ones to YouTube, so we don't want to be continuously having technical issues, and apologizing for it. Hopefully this morning all the audio and everything is clear this morning. We haven't seen any messages as yet. No, nothing as yet.
David said that the sound was perfect.
Oh, David. David who? David Cummins? David Cummins, thank you, my brother. I'm happy to hear that, because yesterday we did have a little bit of an issue with the wind and stuff, but it wasn't the microphone. We were taking side-on wind at the crane. I had a little bit more expectations of the microphone that we were using. It does work extremely well, but not obviously with the wind directly into it. But beautiful. Now this drainaway area comes through all the Mat-Su area. All the water from Mat-Su comes into this here and then works its way down onto the beach. As you will see, all of the banks that were here have been burst away, and that would have been from two things, possibly heavy rains, because we had some flash flooding a few days ago. You would have seen on Facebook and other medias, and you would also know that this would have had a surge of the sea as well. They would have moved all the sand from the front section, which was built up like a dam. So it's been cleaned out quite a bit. You can see the coloration of it, that it is quite clean. It is not as dirty as it normally could be. It's not looking as dark and stuff. But you see how much sand has moved, because you used to walk down here very comfortably and come across here. So a lot of sand has moved from this section due to climatic conditions and the weathering that we've had over the last few days or weeks. But beautiful. Now we're just on the beach side of where used to be the Christchurch Parish Church graveyard. Again, not too much history dabbling, just to let you know that is where it is. So if you're coming down in the Mat-Su Coast Road and you're traveling in a Bridgetown direction on the coast road itself, this is the last corner that you take, a 90-degree corner from parallel to the water and turn inland. This is where you'll find the entrance to that area that you could park your vehicle. It's by the old graveyard. You'll see some tombs in there. Please respect the car parking in there as well. Don't block up anyone. You used to be able to drive right down here, or we did up to about a year ago, and then they actually blocked off the entrance to this section here, which is great, because it sort of like keeps it a little private and doesn't have a lot of vehicles coming down here. This lady we see every time we're here doing yoga. We've spoken to her a couple of times along with her daughter. Today we just bypassed because she's deep in her concentrations, but you can see this is her ritual and her spiritual awakening every morning. Great flexibility. Excellent. All right, so we have the sargassum remover from Sandals been working the beach this morning, so you're going to see a lot of tracks and stuff, but they have been cleaned up. It's not bad, but they obviously are doing this on a daily basis anyhow to remove all of it. So good morning to, let's see, is this a 𝐘𝐈𝐳 aircraft? Can you tell me, is that a 𝐘𝐈𝐳 aircraft? I am not sure of the 𝐘𝐈𝐳, but whoever it is, it's American, I don't know, could be, not too sure. I can't read it from here, and that's because I didn't bring out my optic extenders this morning with me.
That's the billionaire's plane.
That's the billionaire's plane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's Jeremy's plane for real, right?
Yeah.
That's one of his small ones.
Yep.
Yeah, I realize that. So I realize you're traveling in like lower class, Mr. Billionaire, because I know normally you have a couple of diamonds and gold and trim on your aircraft.
You
so
know what? He must have been on that JetBlue flight yesterday.
Oh, so he had all of his jewelry in the back.
Yeah.
And that's why it tipped up on its tail. Wow, do you all hear that? But he won't be caught on the JetBlue. That is a normal communal aircraft. He wouldn't be on that.
One of his employees fly on it.
Oh, one of the employees bringing his money for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so we understand what the whole cause was with JetBlue yesterday, Mr. Billionaire. Shame on you, man. You should have left some of that money here in Barbados, because I understand that flight originated here. You could have left a little bit of your wealth on the island, man. You've been here 108 times. Good there. You could leave a little money here, though. That is not an exaggeration, people. The Billionaire has been to Barbados 108 times. And in a matter of weeks, he'll be making it 109. Good morning, Stephanie. I do remember your name. I know that everyone will say, well, you can't remember Stephanie's name. Of course I remember Stephanie's name. I have a memory that is incredible, like an elephant. I don't forget anything at all. Don't forget names, that's for sure. Oh, beautiful. All right, so just talking to you a little bit about the powdery sand here. There was no beach here. I think it was 2015. I put up a photo in an album called The Not So Good Barbados, of when they were actually dropping these catchment grinds on the outside and had tractors and bulldozers working to build grinds along the beach here, when they were actually trying to get this beach to form, which they have done successfully. Prior to that time, I'm going to walk you up a little bit further. We were slightly on the inside of their signs, but hopefully we don't have any issues, because they do have restrictions on who can come into this area. It's supposed to be hotel guests only, but I'm sure Sandals will not have a problem with us displaying their beautiful hotel. All right, so these coconut trees would have been the line, actually a little closer in possibly. Let's go on the inside. Where you're seeing this boardwalk here would have been the line of where the beach used to extend to. And all along here was lined with mahogany trees and casuarina trees in the olden days. It used to be called the Dover Woods. That is the area that's being taken up for the building of Sandals Royal, and also their expansion on the intersection. This is an all-inclusive hotel. Our chef stays here quite often. If he's on, he could tell you about it. For anyone else that stays here, could also relate to you, because it's a very, very popular hotel, all-inclusive, everything you could possibly want, all the conveniences and all the luxuries and all the amenities can be found here. And as you can see, international style beach. This beach, they said, was formed or made by man, basically, putting out all of the barriers and the blockades to keep the sand and trap the sand, which it has done beautifully. This is one stunning hotel. I've only been in the Royal section. I used to come to Casuarina all the time, especially for the happy hour when this was Casuarina. Casuarina wasn't up this far here. I'll show you where that was, give you a general layout of that. This was all woods, mahogany woods. But as you can see, it is stunning. If you see here on a night, it is breathtaking. I don't know if you can see up on the 1, 2, 3, 4th floor up, a Barbados flag right across the gallery there in the front section. That is beautiful to see when we're passing here. Absolutely stunning. You could see all the facilities, all the tented areas, all of the beach chairs, etc., etc. We're not going to extend our welcome here too long. We're just going to walk down. Good morning, my brother. You good? Place is lovely, man. All right, man. Have a good day. Huh? You want to say hello to anyone on board here, all over the world? What's your name, my brother? What's your name? Sorry? All right. Well, good to meet you, my brother. All right, come on, have a look at us on YouTube, huh? All right, take care, man. Have a blessed day. All right, so you can see the reserved tables and chairs. It's under Nicholas Dean. If you're familiar with hashtags and stuff, you remember hashtag. All right, it's hashtag the Journey 246. The Journey 246, yeah. Okay, nice to meet you, my brother. Okay, take care. Have a good day, man. All right, so you see some folks already out here relaxing and reading, enjoying. You will see all of the reserved signs here, wooden reserved signs. Really beautiful. We haven't actually walked through the chairs like this before. We like to respect the sign on the beach, but as we came from above and we did not see the sign on the beach, and we were going to play ignorant to the fact that there is a sign there. And as my co-star just told you quite rightfully, I do not read. I do not do it. What? Let me hear. How many I do not read signs?
You don't read anything.
I don't read anything. I read it, but in my own words, don't I?
You make up your own
I make up my own words. Okay, brilliant. Well, you see, when they're not written right, you should make them up yourself, and I am the perfectionist. So if I don't see something that's written right or doesn't say the correct information, I will tell you the correct information and read it as it's supposed to be read. Beautiful facility. As I said, we just want to show off the infinity pool here. Is that not just beautiful? Heavenly. There's no question, this is a beautiful, beautiful hotel. Absolutely beautiful hotel. If you want this type of high-end and you want the all-inclusive, this is where you will come, the Sandals Royal. You can visit their other section, the Sandals in the lower area, and they also, they said they have a inland section that has recently been developed as well. Most of the balconies in that section have wading pools or cool-down dip pools. Quite breathtaking. Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning. Absolutely lovely. So Casuarina Hotel used to be in this lower section here, just where you're seeing the sort of like bandstand up there. We'll talk a little more as we get down a little further. And you can come and get married here as well. The full package here. You can get your marriage here. You can get your actual ceremony, everything here as well. Beautiful. We've actually come up here quite a few times and found tables and chairs with all of their covers, etc., all of their skirts around them, all along here with beautiful torch candlelight areas. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful on night time. All right, so Casuarina was in that section where you're seeing the block now, just behind the bandstand here or the bar. That is where Casuarina Hotel used to be located, and it ended just right here where the new structure has started. So this is the separation between the two Sandals. The Sandals Royal, which is on this section here, and Sandals Barbados on that section there. Originally, the trees out here are the same Casuarina trees that you're seeing running along here. These are the original trees of where it used to be. Now that right in front of them would have been a white picket fence that would have right along here. The gate would have been further down to entrance to the beach. And this is how it would have been if you remember. Beautiful, beautiful area. So again, if the Casuarinas were here, you would know where we are standing is where the beach used to be. Check out what has happened since the transformation has occurred. If you're a late riser like our driver who gets up late every morning, you would not hear these tractors, this tractor working out here, because by the time you would get up or by the time she gets up, that will be gone, because she doesn't get up in the morning at all. She's a very, very late sleeper. Driver, you know what I say? Don't pull a sleeping lion's tail. I just did, so enjoy yourself with that. Beautiful facility. So this is the lower section of Sandals itself. Again, this is on the footprint of where Casuarina used to be. It has changed considerably. Again, the whole structure here of this hotel itself has changed. It's not like what it used to be in those days, but it is a beautiful, beautiful area. You remember originally this place here had, when it was under Casuarina, it had the Green Thumbs Award. That's an international award for eco-friendly. They wouldn't even cut a tree. You could not come to Casuarina and break a limb off a tree, or you would definitely be kicked out. You couldn't do anything without the approval of management. You couldn't touch anything, you couldn't shape away anything, you couldn't move a leaf. It was because it had that award, and they were very, very eco-conscious. That has changed a lot now. It's still beautiful. Landscaping is coming back up. But all this area used to be lawns in this section here, and trees and plants. Beautiful, beautiful at that time. But this is Sandals. You can see everything that you could possibly want. You can get here at Sandals or Sandals Royal, just like all the other places, but this one comes all-inclusive. You can dive. They have their transport from here to the dive boat, which is located in Bridgetown. You can do whatever you want. They have everything imaginable. Again, that is Sandals. Lots of people getting out here ready for this morning and making sure everything is in good condition. Good morning, how are you? Are you in the mood to say hello to all of our friends and family from all over the world this morning who we're broadcasting live to? Would you like to say hello? Oh, well, let me come over there then. I don't want to be far away when you say hello. We're the EMC Gathering. We're a spiritual group. We meet every morning and we show Barbados. We also show you in the community. You may have seen some of our vlogs. Good morning to you. How are you? It's beautiful out here, isn't it? So a lovely morning to be alive. Absolutely, blessings to that. What's your name? Nichols. Okay, so you are on Facebook or YouTube or both? Instagram? Are you familiar with hashtags? Okay, well, you know the hashtag symbol? Right, and then you put after that the journey 246, the journey 246, all one, and that you'll find us. All right, unfortunately, my co-star, she has a very bad memory and she forgot her calling cards this morning. I'm not turning the camera on her because I know she vex. You have a blessed day, huh? All right, take care. Thanks again for talking to us. All right. All right, so you know I never make a mistake. I am never wrong. I only tell the truth all the time. Don't mind she's out here spreading propaganda. So another thing that you have not seen possibly, and that would be this groin. We talk about the numerous groins that have been laid on this beach. People think it's just the ones that are visible. No, there's a lot of these here that are specially laid out to keep the understructure of the beach in place in case the surge does come in, which it has done. So you will see these exposed. You do not normally see that because what you're seeing here, this drop off, does not normally occur on this area. This would normally all be sand right out to the sea itself. So all this sand, as you can see, has moved over the last few weeks. Because we were here a little while ago and the taper off of here was gentle. Nothing like this at all. Then again, we were also here earlier in the year where you see it was right up to those Casuarina trees. We'll also show you a little embankment that was left up there. You can see the coconut trees that suffered that last year. Quite a few of them went down on the south coast, and you will see those two over there that have borne the real consequences of rough sea conditions. So we were planning to swim this morning. Are we still going to swim or are we not worried about that? You feel like going to sea or it's too cold with the wind? Well, we can walk without talk. You know, oh, you got an excuse, towels are in the car. So, okay, we're going to be somewhere else further down the coast after we finish then. So you want to deprive everyone of taking a sea bath? Or should we walk up here? Actually, tell you what, hold on. I'm even going to treat you to something. Don't mind, she doesn't want to. She says, do not take them in the sea. They do not deserve a sea bath this morning. But you know me, I think not only do you deserve it, but I need to tease you as well. So let's do that here in a second. All right, so she's not going to join us. And that is only because she doesn't have her towel and stuff here. But we are going to go in the sea right now. And we're going to enjoy this here. Miss Care, I know you'll be able to swim out here this morning. I know Cheryl and Mary would have great difficulty because they don't know how to swim yet. But I'm here, the internationally known and decorated lifeguard. So I could have taken care of them. I remember walking here with our family on one of the first 𝗳𝗟𝗃 Saturday walks. At that time we had the land shark with us who I've not seen for a long time. His name is Dimitri. All right, so this section here, there's a red flag, and that's because there's a current that pulls, you see the red flag there? Just to let you see. So there's a current that pulls around here off of the jetty. This jetty has been, our groin has been extended quite a bit. This was a perfect right beach break at one time, just off of here. I haven't seen it how it has been over the last few swells with the influence of the sand that has built up in this general area, but there you see a perfect beach break coming right off of this area, right. All right, so we're gonna go and see a little bit. We're gonna greet you all. For those of you who have never swam with EMC before, this is your opportunity. We're gonna give you 360 right down on the water. Got a couple of swells, so we're gonna have to keep it a little bit off the water, but I hope you enjoy this here. Here we go. This is called the EMC Circle of Love. Circle of Love is when we turn a 360 without talking. And as my co-star is not around me to pinch, prod, or juke me, I think I'll be successful in it. So enjoy our Circle of Love, EMC style. And as we would know, this would have to be the billionaire's entourage. They don't fly in the same aircraft as him. So these will be coming in now to service his every need while he's in Barbados. As we were told already, without any doubt at all, by our co-star who does not make mistakes, She said that the first aircraft was a billionaire, and again, this would be his entourage that would be coming in. He does not like to let them come in. Normal royalties will let their security and all their cooks and butlers and chefs and everything come in before them so they can have everything prepared, but he does not like to lose the limelight. So he says that the first thing that the media should catch at the airport when he comes in is him, and then by the time he moves from there, all the media will move and his entourage will get no recognition whatsoever. He's a real glutton for publicity, to tell you the truth. But just so you know that I am not telling you a lie, I am here in the ocean enjoying a sea bath with you. So all of you, do not do like our conductor and bring a bar of soap. Every time we tell the conductor we're going for a sea bath, he brings a bar of soap and his scrubbing brush. That is not necessary. A sea bath in Barbados means we're going to go in the sea. That is all. We're not coming here sudsing up the water or nothing. So welcome to beautiful Barbados. This is a glorious morning. The wind direction is coming now a little more easterly. It is definitely, I would say, even a little cooler than the water. The water has a warmth in it that's absolutely lovely. We've had a beautiful summer of hot waters, and now we're going into what you all refer to as winter. We call our freezing cold time. That's when my co-star will take 10 minutes to get from the shore to her waist, because she's got to acclimatize her toes first, then her instep, then her ankle, then her shin, then her knee, then her thigh, and then her hips, and then obviously her stomach. And that takes at least 10 minutes when it comes to around winter time. Oh, I tried to turn the camera, but the camera seems to want to spend more time on me. So let me get a little... Oh, hold on, I have a good idea. Let us all take some breathing this morning. I'm going to be very democratic, as I always am. And I'm going to be fair, as I always am. So this first breath is for me. This second breath is for you. This third breath is for myself. And this fourth breath is for I. You see, that's democracy at its best. We do have, as you all would know, we have committee members. As we set up democratically, we decided to have our committee made up of individuals, so no one has the authority to overrule anyone. It has to be a joint decision and done democratically through vote. So on that committee, originally used to be me, myself, and I. However, as my co-star has sort of like been through all of the training and is becoming a better person because she's becoming more like me, we have given her one of the seats on the committee. We have had a few votes that have been sort of like a little bit off balance by 2-1 all the time. Before she came on, we used to get a complete vote out of all 3 votes going in the direction of whatever I decided. But we have a little bit of confusion sometimes with her, but she still does not have the power, because the other 2 people on the committee are already know that I'm the most amazing person in the world and that I do not make bad decisions and that I never make a mistake. So we're going to come back up here. We're going to walk a little further. We like to do this beach in one. We said we're going to keep it short, or at least she wanted me to keep it short, but I'm not going to deprive you of the beauty that surrounds us out here this morning. So we're going to walk a little further. We're at 54 minutes, so let's walk.
Which way are we heading?
We're heading the same way we were moving, in that direction.
Somebody else?
Oh, where are we heading? All right, we are heading in a westerly direction. Hold on a minute though. Could you hold us a second and do not interfere with it and do not talk nonsense on it while I put on my backpack? I'm glad you got the phone in the other hand. You can't turn the camera. They thought you'd be turning the camera all like no.
I'm not you.
You're not me?
No.
Why do you have camera time going on there then?
I have.
Just turn that yourself.
I can't do anything. I have my phone in my hand.
You're being a camera hog. You turn camera time on yourself.
My name is not Nicole or Nicholas.
Oh, let's go on again.
My question.
Your question, okay, what's the question? What question have you been given? Let me see. I'm at Dover Beach. Which way are you heading? Oh my goodness, well you're at the wrong beach. Our guest star that was supposed to be coming with us today was unfortunately gone to the wrong location. So he's probably hearing this a few minutes behind time. So he can't deny it on writing. No, I did not. I told him we were walking from Welcome Inn to Dover Beach Hotel, not to Dover Beach. So that person, we will have to catch you next time around. I don't make mistakes. I never make mistakes. Yeah, but he did say it's his beach, but I don't know if he walked here. Anyhow, so our guest star will not be joining us this morning. He's probably at home in bed, sleeping and making up the falsification that he's at a beach trying to wait on us. But I already know him, and you already know him as well. All right, so we had some serious weather here over the last year. Right up to these routes here, all the sand had moved completely. Those roots were all exposed, and it was like a 6-8 foot drop off in that general area. That is how much sand shifted from here when we had that bad weather a little while ago. However, as you can see, all that sand is being replenished bit by bit. But these are some of the impacts that those seas have had. Casuarina trees as well as coconut trees have fallen along the coastline in many areas. A lot of erosion went on, a lot of trees went down. So these are some of the impacts here. You'll remember last year, or you may not remember, we did a docile Saturday down here where we had all of our family sit on that tree. As you can see, they killed it. I told them not to sit on it, but they all want to pose based on the conductor and the driver's instructions. Go and sit on the tree, go and sit on the tree. Lance Sharp was the first on it with his big pose himself. He just come out of the gym, of course, preparing himself to come on camera. And all the others hopped right on that tree. You can see the destruction they've created. So blame the driver and conductor for this coconut tree losing its top and going down. Beautiful area, serenity and peace. Waking up this morning to this kind of view. Is this not amazing? Imagine a lot of people that are here on vacation, live in concrete jungles, don't ever get to see the ocean, don't ever get to see the beach. This morning they're awakening, looking at this view and inhaling this fresh air. Well, it's not so fresh right now because smelling diesel smoke from that equipment on the beach, but that'll be gone soon. When I was in the ocean, I didn't smell it, but I am actually getting choked a little bit with diesel fumes at the moment, so we're going to work away from here. This is what I call Half Moon Beach. This is Turtle Beach, but I call it Half Moon Beach, and that was named after the hotel that used to be here, owned by the Treelaw family. That was the Half Moon Beach Hotel. That's before Turtle Beach was constructed. Turtle Beach is another one of the all-inclusive down here, elegant resorts, etc. They're operating their section below. I'll show you that in a minute. This property here is what you had adjoining. Remember, you had for a long time, even after Turtle Beach was constructed and Casuarina was there. They used to have a couple of beach homes down here as well. They were also bought out, and this entire area was constructed again into sandals and also expansions of the Turtle Beach. These properties actually join each other, or pretty much join each other in this area. A lot of sand that you've seen above that has gone has come on the below beach. You will also remember last time we were up here, we had to step down 3 or 4 steps here, quite steep, that went down onto the sand. All of the roots here on this Casuarina tree were exposed. The down below steps were all exposed. You couldn't use those steps, you had to come down an embankment. All that sand has come back in place and it's looking beautiful at the moment. Absolutely beautiful. Very coarse sand in this section where we are right now. All right, so the separation of the Turtle Beach and Sandals directly here. You can see the different structures, you can see the different designs and the different rooms and the different galleries. Sandals being on the right hand side, and then you have Turtle Beach over here on the left and center. Really love your air this morning. Good morning, sir. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Look at this beach. Now at high tide, you can, so people who are not too familiar with tides and stuff in Barbados, or anywhere they go in the world actually, you can look at the difference in the sand color, the texture of the sand. You can see all the footprints above from yesterday. You can see just below where they're fresh footprints, where there's a very smooth beach, and that is completely smoothed off by high tide. So the high tide would have come right up almost to the great bush that you will see over here on the right side. So all this area would have had water soaking over it this morning for the higher tide. As I said before, many times you will come here and this wall that's here is 3 or 4 feet above the level of the beach, and then these steps you would not be able to use to come off of because it's too steep to come off of it. You'd actually have to come down the embankment in this general area here. However, the sand that we've seen move from above is obviously settled in this general section, and all of the tree stumps and roots that were here exposed just a few months ago are now all beautifully covered up. This is a stunning beach. I had to tell you, a stunning beach. I'm not sure if this lady's on film. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you visiting or you're a Barbadian?
No, we're visiting from the UK.
Oh, well, welcome. You're a Barbadian originally? Or you're...
I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria. Nice. So welcome to Barbados.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Are you a Barbadian?
Yes, I am. Yes, and Jeanette is going to be a Barbadian soon. We're working on it every day.
Oh.
She's becoming more and more of a Bajan every day. Yeah. So,
Good.
yeah. Are you on Facebook or YouTube?
No.
You're on neither one.
I don't exist anywhere.
You don't. But do you watch YouTube videos and stuff like that?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we are known as the EMC-Gathering. We are a spiritual group that gather every morning to watch the sun rise and bring peace and harmony to the world, hopefully. Right? So if you'd like to find us, I won't say who didn't bring our calling card this morning. I will just point at her so no one thinks I'm picking on her. But if you know hashtag #TheJourney246, #TheJourney246. Okay, and you will find yourself this morning because you are a guest star.
Oh my word.
Right? Yeah, we actually look. See, we're on live right now. We only have 39 on, but by the end of the day, by the end of this day, 600-700 people are on. You don't? You do now. You have a blessed day. Okay, take care. Have a good day. All right, so that is our little interaction with folks as we pass. You know, this is what we like to do on mornings. If you are usually people are camera conscious or don't want to be in anything, they will give us an indication with their hands. Unless they do that, we know that they want to speak to us. Actually, everyone wants to speak to us. It's when I walk with her. Most people don't want to speak to me because they want to speak to her, which I'm not too happy about. If you all watch it at 𝐸 Community, it's quite hilarious actually. People see me coming and, oh, hi, how are you going? And when they see her walking behind me, they push me one side and say, I really want to talk to her, not you. That's only because I am so amazing. They feel like sort of like intimidated by my handsomeness and my amazing character. So that's probably why. Is that right? You think that's right? No. Oh, you're keeping quiet. Jeez. All right, so this at the end here now is Dover Beach Hotel. Dover Beach Hotel is the oldest, I would say one of the oldest in this section. Dover Beach Hotel, the Half Moon, were rung at the same time. That's even before the days of Casuarina. This a little history on it. Casuarina used to belong, or was the Edgells, who originally had St. Lawrence East and West, which are down on the extreme end of st.LawrenceGap. And then after they moved up to Casuarina Hotel, built Casuarina Hotel, and that was basically where they moved to. In those days, Casuarina was not here. It was just the Dover Beach Hotel and what originally was Half Moon Beach Hotel, which is very different. This is nothing like what it used to be. If you remember Half Moon Beach Hotel, the apartments or the condos used to run from east to west. Then they had a massive pool in front of them. Then they had a bar and beach facility. It was in this general area here. So you would remember that if you're stepping back in time with us this morning. All right, so when we started this journey, this place we named this bar, and I think it's because the 𝗁𝐵 committee got in contact with them and told them that they need a bar on the coast where I'm going called 𝗁𝐵 to annoy me. So it's her bar? Oh, it belongs to the 𝗁𝐵 police? Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry, I was just corrected here by, of course, the most knowledgeable and truthful person that's on the beach today with me, and that would be, of course, my co-star. And she says that this bar actually belongs to the 𝗁𝐵 police. No wonder it's named that. I know there's no one else in this world that would call a bar the 𝗁𝐵 unless it was her involved. I wasn't too sure of it, but I had a feeling, so anyhow. But if you want, this is a bar that's also open for you. We do have family members that stay at Dover Beach Hotel every year. It's one of the older hotels, as I said before, but there's some people that don't come to Barbados and stay anywhere else except for Dover Beach. All right, so we walked this section of beach this morning. We hope you've enjoyed the beautiful scenery along with the fun that we have had. All of the historic, amazing historic and factual information that I have bestowed on you this morning. I'm just sharing some of my brilliance and my amazing intelligence with you. We hope you've enjoyed some of the views of my co-star as well, who has been walking by my side the entire time and just telling me things like, everybody says you're so amazing and you're so handsome, you're so beautiful, and they want more of you, etc., etc. So from my co-star and from myself, from all of our EMC family, remember the EMC is we. It's not made up of Jeanette or me. It's made up of all of us. Each and every one of us have an impact on it. Each and every one of us is the strength behind the ripple of love. That's the EMC ripple of love. That's something that we want to spread worldwide, that we want to make sure that goes right around the world. So we need transponders everywhere in the globe. So when you see our love, you then project it onto others around you. So it will go right around the world and never lose its strength or its meaning, which is love, love, love. So from beautiful, beautiful Barbados, from Jeanette, myself, and all our EMC family, we bid you farewell. Remember, we will not be broadcasting live tomorrow on a schedule. If it happens, it's because we see something that we think you should see. That's how it is. It's the beauty through our eyes. So whatever we think is beautiful and something that's worthy seeing, we will surely show you. That would mean we would run the camera 24/7 in Barbados, because Barbados is all beautiful every day, every minute, every second. So that does not happen, but we will let you know if you see something, and we'll broadcast to you, because we'd like to share the company with you, not just share a 4K resolution. We're not about just bringing you videos of Barbados. We're about interacting with our family and spreading our love and care and joy and happiness with them, because what they return to us is what boosts us and encourages us to continue with the journey and bring the peace and happiness to you as well. So for each and every one of us, you have a great day. Share your peace and love with all those that you come in contact with today. Remember, there are people out there this morning that are not going to know where their next meal is coming from. There are people out there that are going through some terrible emotional or physical problems in their lives. And unfortunately, it impacts all of us. Some of us may come out and not be the normal person or portray the personality that we want people to know us as, or that people know us as. Remember, when someone reacts to you in a negative way, there's a reason. And the reason we may not know or we may not see. But the general nature of a person is to spread love. So if a person is not spreading love, there's a reason for it. Whether it's a reason in their upbringing, a reason in their standing in the community, a reason in their financial situation, a reason in their love relation, whatever it is, there's always a reason. People don't normally be hoggish or go in a negative attitude unless there's a reason. So remember that, and just don't take it personal. Remember, their hostility or their anger is not directed at you, it's directed at the world, a place that they don't understand or can't mesh with at the time. So give them a smile and move on. Keep your serenity. Do not get into debate, discussion, or argument with anyone, because that will be left there by them because they really don't care. And then you will walk with that for the rest of the day and say, how could I have said that? Or how could I have done that? Or whatever. So we don't, how could I have? We want to hear, look at what we have done to change the world today. Have a great day. Love for you all from Barbados. Catch you later.